What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with another episode of Records and Ramblings. Before we get into the records, let's do a little bit of rambling. This video is being sponsored by The Coldest Water, company that makes these awesome water bottles that keep your water cold for up to 36 hours. They feature no sweat technology and they are odor proof. So if you'd like a chance to win one of your very own, there's a link down there in the description section. Or if you'd like to just buy one of your own straight out, there's another link in the description section down there, along with a code that you can use to get 10% off your entire order. So check that out.
Coronavirus!
Also, I was a part of a video that the awesome Vinyl Guru did, where a bunch of us seasoned record collectors give advice to younger or newer record collectors, which was a lot of fun, man. So make sure you check that out. I'll drop that link down there in the description section. I also did a video with Matt from The Dark Path where we sat around and talked about King Diamond and Merciful Fate for like an hour, which was a blast considering King Diamond was kind of like my entry point into extreme metal. So make sure you check that out as well. There is also a link to that video in the description section down there. And no, I did not wear this shirt on purpose. It's like wearing the band shirt to the band concert. I'm not that much of a fucking dork. I just honestly have been wearing this shirt all day, and I didn't feel like changing it just to record a video. So eat shit and choke on it. Or don't choke, just eat it and love it and enjoy it and get all of the nutrients that shit may bring. That is enough rambling. Let's talk about records. First record I'm going to show you, this is Ages of Blood with Pagan Medieval Aristocracy. Yeah, so this is a black metal band from Argentina, members of another band, which is Astral Forest, that I like a lot, which also has members of Vampiric Rites, another band that I like a lot. But yeah, this is raw, but not indiscernible. Great riffs, which is what really sucked me into this. The vocals are also fantastic, kind of growled, but really nasty sounding. The drum work is also really interesting. It's hard to describe. I feel like once you listen to this album, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, this is one of my favorite things to come out this year, honestly. Poster. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. But this is on the almighty Death Cult Productions. This was limited to 200 copies. It is sold out now. You can probably maybe sort of find a copy floating around for a decent price, but even if you can't, you should definitely go at least listen to it on Bandcamp because it's a fucking great record. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Akasha with Canticles of the Sepulchral Deity. So yeah, this came out last year and it didn't click with me right away. I'm not sure what it was that was keeping me from it. Oh, maybe I think the songs were a bit too complex for the type of black metal that I was listening to at the time. I don't know, there are a lot of things going on with these songs. It's not just straightforward black metal. They kind of have that complexity that I feel like Deathspell Omega has, but they don't sound anything like Deathspell Omega. I actually don't even like Deathspell Omega at all. But this clicked with me well after it came out, and then the record was sold out, and it was absolutely impossible to get without paying an arm and a leg. Then it turns out that the lovely gentleman from Grey Matter Productions had an extra copy that he was willing to sell, and I jumped on it, man. So fucking kind of him. Fucking shout out to him and that label. Great stuff over there. Nice insert here. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. But yeah, this is incredibly riffy and textured black metal. And I'm just so embarrassed to admit that this clicked so late. I love this album now. But yeah, hopefully at some point I can get a hold of the other records they have. I'm not going to cross my fingers or hold my breath. But I'm just fucking happy to just have this one, man. But this record is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So again, it's sold out, but you should go listen to it on Bandcamp because, I mean, yeah, it's just great. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Eave with Phantoms Made Permanent. So this is some very moody and atmospheric black metal from Portland, of all places. And yeah, this was released by the awesome Bind Rune Recordings. And I'm glad Marty put me on to these guys because I had never heard of them. But yeah, this whole album is very emotional black metal. Like you can feel the passion in every song on here. So nice insert. Band photo. Nice kind of like gray-ish green, smoky vinyl. Yeah. But from the way they compose the riffs to the song structures to the hollowed out vocals, like you really feel it when you're listening to this. They kind of remind me of that band Wise Dude. I'm probably totally fucking that pronunciation up, so I'll drop the word right there. They remind me of them. But yeah, this is really, really cool stuff, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye on these guys. Next record I'm going to show you, this is the Give Me Back comp. So yeah, most hardcore and punk dudes know all about this, but this was a hardcore comp that came out back in '91, I believe, and it's on Ebullition Records, which I've said before is one of my favorite hardcore labels. But yeah, they put out so many fucking cool emo, screamo, punk, and hardcore albums. Like, that label is just phenomenal. But this comp is great, man. It's got a lot of awesome bands on here. Amnesty, Seeing Red, Spit Boy, Born Against, Iconochrist, Struggle, Bikini Kill, Downcast. Just a fucking great lineup of really important bands from back in those days. The album was a benefit for Planned Parenthood, Shelter Services for Women, and National Gay and Lesbian Task Force, which, you know, that was something that was really cool about hardcore back in the day. Like, bands and labels actually gave a fuck, and they really went out and tried to change shit. I won't get on my soapbox with that, because I've done that enough. But it comes with this great book here that just talks about a lot of the things that were really important back then. Feminist issues, issues of racism and bigotry, you know, all kinds of stuff, man. This is just an awesome record. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. But yeah, the Seeing Red song, which is called Bigot, is just as relevant now in 2020 than it was in 1991, and that's fucking sad. That's really fucking sad. The Spit Boy song on here is really interesting because it's very different from what we heard on the Los Crudos split or on their full length. The song's a bit more straightforward and melodic. The Struggle song is just fucking fantastic. It's called Culture of Rape. Again, a song that is just as relevant now as it was then. The Bikini Kill song, Daddy's Little Girl. Man, this is just a great comp. So yeah, if you're trying to get into like older hardcore and you don't know where to start, I would definitely say this is a great place to start. I'm sure you can still find this for very, very cheap. But yeah, dude, look at, you can't see that, but on the back, $5 postpaid in the United States. This was back in the day when records were actually cheaper than CDs. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. So yeah, anyways, great stuff. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Lush Life and Casual Sex with Ritualize. So I've spoken about Lush Life before, but yeah, he's a Philly rapper, and the producers, which it looks like CSLSX, but it's actually read as Casual Sex. They are like an electro producer group also from Philly. Yeah, he normally produces his own stuff, Lush Life. And it's kind of interesting to see him pass off the production duty to somebody else. I got into Lush Life back with Plateau Vision, which came out in 2012, and I've kept my eye on him ever since because I felt like that album was extremely underrated. But yeah, this is not as boom bap as the other stuff that he does. It's a bit more epic sounding, but I think it works really well for his style. You know, he fits in great with these beats. I remember first hearing him and thinking he kind of sounded like Yak Balls for all my old Weatherman fans out there. But yeah, the production on this is just stellar. It's layered, it's detailed, it's gorgeous at times. So yeah, if you're looking for some hip hop that you may have never heard of, definitely check out Lush Life. And speaking of the hip hops, this is Moody Black with Fuzz. I could have sworn I'd shown you guys this record already, but it was still on my spreadsheet as not being shown, so If I've already shown it, I'm showing it to you again. Deal with it. But yes, this is the newest record from Moody Black. I've already reviewed this, so I won't go super into detail about it. But yeah, they're a noise rap group from Minneapolis. I've covered them a lot before, but I feel like they improve more and more with every album. And this one is noisy, it's complex in sound and in theme. It's dark, it's pretty, it's all of those things at the same time. Some of the instrumentals on this album are just amazing. It's almost like taking The Cure's Pornography and taking it to a different place. And the rapping is extremely detailed as well. Easily one of the best albums to come out this year. Records like orange-ish here. But yeah, I love Sean, I love Chris. They're both great people, and they put out great music. So yeah, if you're a fan of, I know it sounds annoying and derivative, but fuck it. If you're a fan of stuff like Death Grips, Dialect, JPEG Mafia, anything that's noisy, nasty hip-hop, K the I, definitely, if you've not heard Moody Black, get on it, because they're one of the purveyors of that sound, and they're one of the best at it as well, so check this out. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm almost at 60,000 subscribers, you guys. That's fucking nuts. So what should I do when I hit 60K? Give me some ideas. Drop them down there in the comment section. But yeah, as usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right? Peace out, boy.